Welcome. We're going to start promptly at 11. If you'd like to scan the QR code, that's our digital program, so you can follow along. We're just sort of waiting for the live stream. We don't want to start before the live streaming kicks in, okay?
Love only grows stronger, one step at a time.
Case closed.
Good morning. Welcome to the 7th annual chapter, the Suncoast Chapter Student Production Awards presentation. I'm Frances Hernandez, the president of the NATA Suncoast Chapter. And before we begin, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the University of Miami for hosting today's event. Thank you very much. And for those who couldn't be here, we're streaming the show, and the link can be found on our homepage, suncoastchapter.org. We're delighted to be here with all of you today as we're about to celebrate some of the brightest and most talented soon-to-be industry professionals. The Student Production Awards recognizes outstanding undergraduate, college, and high school students' achievements in television production within the chapter's designated award region. The work of our students continues to set a new standard of excellence each and every year, letting us know that the future of our industries is in very good hands. Your extraordinary work and excellence are achieved in part because of the dedication and support you get from your advisors and, of course, your parents. Therefore, please give them a round of applause. We appreciate their time, efforts, and continued support. For winning entries, a crystal pillow would be awarded to the university or the high school. Students responsible for the production will each receive a nomination or win a certificate. High school recipients will automatically advance to the National Student Awards competition. Those honorees will be announced at a live event to be scheduled in the fall of 2025. Good luck to those of you that will be moving forward. The Suncoast Student Production Award entries are judged against the standard of excellence and not against each other. There may be one award, more than one award, or no award in any given category. During today's ceremony, categories are combined together for presentation purposes. If no recipient is announced, it means that they were none awarded for a specific category. We encourage you to follow the digital program, which is done in the show order. Now, only recipients whose names are announced may come on the stage and accept the award. If the recipient is absent, the advisor may accept the award on their behalf. Most importantly, if you're part of a group, please select one person as your designated speaker. We request, please, that your acceptance speech will be no longer than 15 seconds. When you leave the podium, you can pick up your pillar here from Carla or Debbie. Those recipients that are not in attendance must contact our NATA Suncoast office to make sure, give the information for shipping arrangements. Schools may refer to the fact that they are recipients of a NATA Student Production Award, but may not use the Emmy's name or replica of the Emmy figure in any form of commercial advertising, promotion, or social media. Let's have some fun with social media during the ceremony. You can follow us on social at Suncoast Emmys. Finally, it's important to remember that even if you don't win today, just being nominated is a great honor. Thank you, and congratulations to all our nominees once again. Now, before we introduce our distinguished guests from the University of Miami School of Communications, we'd like to play you a short video.
In this relay race of life, we're all connected.
And how we use those connections can impact the world around us.
There's a certain energy with your first step on campus.
A pulse of collaboration that connects student to student.
A rush that comes from working on campaigns for real clients.
Here, you're guided to mastery and are given a chance to express yourself.
With professors who mentor you through interactive experience.
seeing your work on the big screen?
Feel empowered to debate your ideas.
And broadcast what you see in your world to the entire world.
We are visual storytellers and innovators narrating our past and our future.
So, what connects us?
What inspires us?
Communication does.
Communication challenges us to stand up for what we believe in.
Impacts and engages us.
Moves us. Helps us code our future.
Communication informs our community.
Please join me in welcoming Professor Antonio Mora, Wolfson Chairman of the Miami Hurricanes and University of Miami Television Advisor.
Thank you, Francis, and I want to say thank you to everybody at the Suncoast chapter and UM who have put together this terrific event for all of you, so let's give them a round of applause. I want to welcome you all back to the University of Miami. It's always a thrill to have this event here, to bring all of you in here. This was sold out so quickly, you wouldn't believe it. We're going to probably have to find a bigger space for all of you next year. It is really a pleasure to be here with all of you for the Student Production Awards. I hope you are all excited about seeing some of the terrific work you did this year. As Francis said, I'm Antonio Mora. I'm the Wolfson Chair here at the University of Miami. I teach broadcast journalism to students, mostly television performance, because I was a longtime television, national and local television news anchor and reporter. I have the pleasure of wearing a whole bunch of hats here today. I'm a member of the Board of Governors of the Suncoast chapter. I teach at UM, obviously, as I just said. I was also on the scholarship committee that awarded the scholarships to the very deserving students who won those awards, and I also judged some of your entries, and it was fun to see your terrific work. South Florida has been, for a very long time, a great incubator of journalism. Some of the best journalism in the country, some of the best journalists in the country come out of South Florida. So I'm very excited to be in a room with the people who I hope will be the next generation of great journalists in this country, and that all of you are here together in this room. I know lots of you had a chance to tour our broadcast facilities. I hope you enjoyed that. I believe, if you pardon the plug, that UM has a very strong case to make for being the best broadcast journalism school in the country these days. Shows our newscasts won the best college newscast in the country from 3 different national organizations over the past couple of years. Our sportscast has won the Television Academy's national award for best sportscast in the country 6 years running. So it's some impressive work that's being done here. And for those of you who are still in high school and maybe not going to college anytime, for a year or two, there are summer programs that you can do at the University of Miami. We have Montage, which is a 3-week program that's where you stay here overnight. You do both on-camera stuff and you produce a full magazine. It's a wonderful program and it's free. And there's a podcast program for which there are still seats available this year, which I think is the last full week of June. So if you're interested in either of those programs, although I believe Montage has already done its admissions process, please look for Professor Ben Ezzi, who's back there in the back of the room. He'll be around after, so look for him and he can give you more information on that. The Suncoast chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences has been a great friend to our School of Communication and to the students for decades. They have supported our students in lots of ways as they're supporting you. And today's Student Production Awards encourage the pursuit of excellence in video production and celebrate the accomplishments of university and high school students in television, journalism, and other TV content areas throughout the Suncoast region, which is a pretty big part of the country. It includes Florida, Louisiana, Puerto Rico, and parts of Georgia and Alabama. I have to keep my comments very brief, or Carla McDonald over here will probably strangle me. And for somebody who has always gotten paid to speak, it's hard to be brief. A quick story I'll tell you. As you probably know, college students get to evaluate their professors. And a few years ago, one student wrote that I talk too much. I thought that's what college professors were supposed to do, but tonight, or today, I promise I will not. It really is an honor for me to participate in an event like this that grants scholarships and that celebrates the next generation of professionals. I really encourage you to stick with journalism as you move forward in college and then into your careers. I was a practicing attorney before I became a TV news journalist, and what a difference it made in my life. I loved going to work every single day. I still love coming to work here, where I work with young journalists as well. Journalism in this moment in American history, in these days where we see such great political polarization, it's an especially important calling. We're in an era that's transformative, where many of your generation get your news from your phones, from social media, that's unedited and unvetted. It's also a time when journalism is under attack from all sides, and trust in media is at new lows. As a result, strong journalism and credible, dedicated journalists have never been more essential to the functioning and health of American society. So I really encourage you to stick with it. Again, welcome to UM. We are very happy to have you here. Congratulations to all of you who were nominated. Congratulations to all you scholarship winners. I am now going to have the honor of introducing an old friend. You know her from television here in Miami and from radio. Please welcome Sandra Peebles, and good luck to all of you. Not so old. Not so old. I'm old.
We know each other from a long time ago, but not so old. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to see all your faces. I'm so excited for what's to come, without a doubt. Good morning. I'm Sandra Peebles, and my phone.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Yeah, okay, yeah. A little flop. I don't know why my phone has been doing that. I feel like I'm on a Black Mirror episode. That's okay. I guess you all know about Black Mirror. I'm so passionate about it. Good morning. I'm Sandra Peebles, and it's such an honor to welcome you to the 7th Annual Suncoast Student Production Awards. Today, we're not just celebrating awards. The truth of the matter is we're celebrating dreams in motion, voices that have power, and a passion for storytelling that shines through in each and every single one of your submissions and that got you here today. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to personally congratulate all the nominees. The truth is, they say, it is a huge honor, and it is, because look, you're all here. What a great opportunity. It tells you that you are reaching your dreams and that you are making a difference just for the fact that you're nominated and that you're here. Your hard work, creativity, and dedication to excellence in broadcast journalism have not only impressed our judges, but they have inspired all of us, and we want to welcome you and congratulate you for that work. You are the future of this industry. Be proud of how far you have come, because this is only the beginning. So let's begin with the awards presentation, and I want to remind you, even though we already told you, that there may be one recipient, there may be many recipients, or there may be no recipient at all in any given category. So we begin with the college category 3, Hard News Report, and the nominees are Forgotten Cemetery, University of Florida, WUFT-TV. Investigating reports of mold at UM's Frost School of Music, University of Miami, UMF-TV. Ripple Effect, How Pollution Threatens South Florida's Waters and Communities, Florida International University, Kaplan News. Migración, Unidad Teleradial, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón. And the Student Production Award goes to Forgotten Cemetery, University of Florida, WUFT-TV. Advisor, Harrison Ho, Bailey Koronick.
In the heart of Jacksonville, the Emmett Reed Community Center offers a pool, parks, and playgrounds. But beneath its shady trees, a history lies buried.
200,000 people drive by every day, don't even know this is here.
A history erased and forgotten. A history Ennis Davis, a 6th-generation Jacksonville native, is hoping to restore.
We're standing in what would have been Mount Herman Cemetery, dates back at least to the 1880s.
The final resting place for hundreds of black men, women, and children, but you'd never know.
Congratulations to the recipients. The award also goes to investigating reports of mold, UM Frost School of Music, University of Miami, UMTV. Advisor Boriana Treadwell and Harvey Duplock. Congratulations.
You walk in and you're hit with mold. You can see it in the carpets. There's specks of mold in the carpets. You can see it in the walls, and you can see it on the air conditionings.
Mold has been a hot topic of discussion among students at the University of Miami Frost School of Music for months. Many say they have seen mold in the Beth and Foster Memorial Building. It was built in 1961 and has some 60 practice rooms for more than 700 students.
And I know that they might be concerned about Foster. And I know this, we make sure every day that Foster's a healthy environment.
Thank you. Harvey couldn't be here today. He graduated last year and is now working in the real world. But on his behalf, I'm happy to accept this award. He worked really hard on that. As you know, investigative stories are not easy to tell, and very many people shy away from them, especially when they're students, because you're faced with so many different obstacles in telling those stories. But they're incredibly important because those are the ones that shine the light on your community and inform the community on what's there and how to protect themselves. So as a journalist, it's really truly your responsibility to chase those stories like Harvey did with this one, and to tell them because you're doing a service to your audience and to your people in your community. So thank you again for this honor. We are very honored, and Harvey, congratulations. Thank you.
The next award goes to Ripple Effect, How Pollution Threatens South Florida's Waters and Communities. Florida International University, Kaplan News. Advisors Charles Strauss and Luis Gonzalez Perez, Benjamin Cure, Jason Harrow, and Ivana Hilewski.
South Florida's waterways are a sanctuary for wildlife and a crucial part of the local economy. But pollution is threatening this fragile ecosystem.
So Tommy, where are we right now?
We're at Pelican Harbor Marina. That's our docks behind us. This is actually the site of where the fish kill really happened. First time in 2020, I mean, it just took me by surprise. I had mixed emotions in me because one, I was so excited to see so much sea life that was still in the bay that I didn't think existed anymore.
I want to thank each of our moderators, Mr. Luis Gonzalez, and of course Charles Strauss, and of course Stephen Carella, who's not a named nominee on this, but as a professor was so helpful. Obviously our team, Jason and Ivana. Without them, forget the finished product, I wouldn't even have started this. I've had the chance to work on a ton of different stories over the years, and this is by far the most fulfilling. A special shout out to Mom and my abuela who's in the crowd today. Thank you so much, and this is a great honor.
We have one more award. Migración, Unidad Teleradial, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón, Advisor José R. Rodríguez Chiclana, Ariana Ortiz Figueroa, Gabriel Torres Rodríguez, Eduán Colón Barbosa, Wilibaldo Negrón Curvelo.
La migra, sacando los dominicanos de Puerto Rico.
Esta semana, el Servicio de Inmigración y Control de Aduanas de Estados Unidos, también conocido como ICE, realizó un operativo en la isla que resultó en arrestos y deportaciones de personas con estatus migratorio no legal y presuntos expedientes criminales, según autoridades federales.
La mayoría somos, ¿verdad?, personas que hemos venido para acá a echar adelante y a trabajar. Muy triste.
Congratulations to the winners. We move on to another category, high school, categories 2 and 3, headline news and hard news report. And the nominees are The Daily Sting, Miami Senior High School, PCTV Vertical Show, 422-24, Pinecrest School PCTV. The Crusade 180 edition, Christopher Columbus High School CCNN Live. Raider Recap, 31 January, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Holding On to Heroes, Christopher Columbus High School CCNN Live. Dead Malls, Cypress Bay High School, Cypress Bay Television. Ranch Rivals, NSU University School. Where It Stands, Stoneman Douglas High School. Cell Phone Policy, Pinecrest Middle School, PCTV. Voting in the Digital Age, Pinecrest School, PCTV. And in Category 2 Headline News, the Student Production Award goes to The Daily Sting. Miami Senior High School Advisor Miguel Amaya, Joshua Rodriguez, Christopher Fuentes, Miguel Shurin, Alessandro de Palma, Gabriela Martinez, and Alvaro Ramirez.
And right after you finish paying for your Catholic gown, make sure to start paying for your senior week tickets. It's starting today, and you guys have it to February 7th, so hurry up.
Josh, what's that one team that's going into like the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs and the Eagles?
I don't know what's going on in my brain. But speaking of brain, let's turn to Alessandro de Palma for today's brain freeze.
My name is Alessandro de Palma, and on today's edition of Brain Freeze, we got one question. What is the largest country in the world?
Freeze! What is the largest country in the world? A, United States, B, Canada, or C, Russia?
I don't know.
I just want to thank Mr. Ma for everything because I wouldn't be up here because of him. And I want to thank my teammates. And also, let's go Stings.
Honestly, that production looked like a lot of fun. I'd love to watch. And I think it's Russia. The answer is Russia. Oh, you left us hanging there. Next, in Category 2, Hard News Report, the Student Production Award goes to Where It Stands, Stoneman Douglas High School, Advisor Eric Gardner, Matthew Kaufman, and Melissa Azarito.
Every day, students and faculty go about their daily lives at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in the shadow of the locked-up 1200 building. The building has remained a looming reminder on campus of the tragedy that occurred.
An active shooter situation in South Florida.
Multiple shots fired at Stoneman Douglas High School.
More than 100 gunshots were fired Friday.
Parkland School massacre.
I feel like the presence of the old building kind of creates an air of like discomfort in this corner of the school.
I don't like being over there. I don't like seeing it because it does remind me of what happened on that day.
I'd like to thank the NATIS Student Production Awards for having us here today. Our producer, Matthew Kaufman, couldn't be here, but I know that he'd like to thank his family. I'd like to thank mine, and we'd like to thank Jim Garashi for teaching us so much, and our teacher, Eric Garner. Thank you.
And we continue. Moving on to college, Category 4 and 5 feature news and solo storyteller. The nominees are Drawing the Line, University of Florida, WUFT TV, Opioides, Del Alivio al Abismo, Unidad Teleradial, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón. The Good Cemeterian. You laugh because you know. University of Florida, WUFT TV. And the Student Production Awards goes to Opioides, Del Alivio al Abismo, Unidad Teleradial, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón. Advisor, Jose Rodriguez Chiclana, Ariana Ortiz Figueroa, Wilibaldo Negrón Curbelo, Gabriel Torres Rodríguez.
Hoy le damos inicio con el reportaje especial Opioides, del alivio al abismo.
Romper un vicio de fentanilo es muy fuerte. No se lo deseo a nadie.
Seguramente cuando enfrenta un dolor físico o emocional, su primer pensamiento es buscar alivio. ¿Y qué mejor opción que un medicamento? Pero, ¿qué pasa cuando esa búsqueda de alivio se convierte en un abismo?
The award also goes to the Good Samaritan, University of Florida, WUFT-TV advisor, Harrison Hove, winner Charlize Ramos.
A somber setting, surrounded by a sea of grass. An eternal resting place, with a stone protruding from the earth. On it, letters make words.
I love to tell stories.
And words paint a picture.
Each stone tells a story.
But time takes its toll, and weather wears them away. Their stories fade from memory.
I needed to fix this situation.
One man honors those.
I can tell this amazing story from long ago that nobody knows.
Who fought for us.
Start to see it come together.
By giving them the respect they deserve.
Congratulations to the recipient. Next, in the high school category for Feature News Report, the nominees are A New Beginning, The Heart of Family, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Heart of the Hive, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Tumbling with Heart, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Unidos por Venezuela, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Freedom on Four Wheels, Christopher Columbus Senior High School, CCNN Live. Dr. Lee, A Triumph Over Trials, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Brotherly Love, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. TikTok Journalism, NSU University School. Miami Pride, NSU University School. Rose Lindenberg, Living Her Mother's Dream, American Heritage High School, Patriots TV. Photographs of Survival, American Heritage High School, Patriots TV. Alonzo's Story, West Broward High School, West Broward TV. Lockdown Drill, St. Brendan's High. Invisible Thread, West Broward High School, West Broward TV. And the Student Production Awards goes to Heart of the Hive, Christopher Columbus High, CCNN Live. Advisors, Omar Delgado, Daniela Rodriguez, and Joseph Busado. Andrew Arendt, Gabriel Hernandez, Matthew Quesada, Dominic Angulo, Adriano Butros, Jose Diaz, Morgan Lewis, Patricio Saldívar, Daniel Sukovsky, and Brandon Rodriguez.
Sometimes the smallest creatures teach us the biggest lessons. For John Allen, punter on the Christopher Columbus High School football team, it's not the roar of the crowd, but the hum of the hive that truly inspires him. And while football gives him a platform, it's his bees and the honey they produce that are changing lives.
My dad went to Columbus, and he wasn't very fortunate, and he actually had many people come and help him to be able to pay for his tuition to go to Columbus. So I'm just kind of returning that favor and just returning to the community.
And so we geared up to see how John's honey is made and learn how it's making a difference.
As you guys could see, there were a lot of people on that team, so thank you to everybody who helped out. Thank you to our moderators. I think that's the most fun that we have doing these stories, are telling the stories that nobody knows about. So that's what we really enjoyed about this project. So again, thank you everybody who helped out.
And without a doubt, one of the great joys of being a journalist is opening people's eyes to something that you discover and you're like, wow, can you believe it? And you get to share it with the world with pictures and sound and silence and music, and it's amazing. It's so exciting. We continue with the awards. The next award goes to Tumbling with Heart. Yeah. Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Advisor, Zach Goret, Lennon Spector, Matilda Ohana, Sophia Franco, Amaya Mejia, and Kennedy Feldman.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Meet Stacy, founder of Gymaginations, a place that she says helps her in more ways than one.
I wanted to offer low-cost classes to kids, make it affordable, make it fun, make it technically correct, but not make it competitive.
Founded in 2003 with a focus on not competitive, this gym has been her escape from the tumbles that sometimes come with the sport.
Thank you so much for this award. We put so much hard work into this, and thank you to Mr. Garrett for always supporting us and pushing us to do our best. Thank you.
The next award goes to Freedom on Four Wheels, Christopher Columbus, CCNN Live. Advisor, Joseph Busado, Armando Hernandez, Jason Fernandez, Carlos Soto Angulo, Andrew Arrett, Matthew Quesada, Gabe Fraga, Jose Diaz, Gabriel Hernandez, Patricio Saldívar, Nicolas Dovales, and Thomas Zarut.
For most of us, a car is just a way to get from point A to point B. But for Rolly Fernandez, these wheels mean so much more.
My father, my mother, we immigrated from Cuba. My dad had a auto upholstery shop, and I used to go there. So my childhood was always around vehicles. And from there, it just grew, and I started doing custom cars. And before you know it, the name was there. People wanted the work done by Rolly.
But Rolly's life took an unexpected turn when, according to Rolly, the judicial system failed him.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to say thank you to my parents that are in the crowd and my little brother is watching from home. Thank you to everyone that helped out with this project, and thank you to my advisors. Thank you.
I wonder how we could see these stories, because I want to know how the judicial system messed with Rolly. Rolly's a character. The next award goes to Dr. Lee, a triumph over trials, Christopher Columbus. Advisors, Omar Delgado, Daniela Rodriguez, Joseph Busado, Carlos Soto Angulo, Brandon Piñeiro, Morgan Lewis, Gabe Fraga, Gabriel Hernandez, Andrew Arrett, Jason Fernandez, and Rodolfo Gonzalez.
Starting every morning at 7 a.m. Dr. Sharifa Lee arrives at Columbus to do what she loves, teach.
I have a strong love for all my students. I have a strong love for educating.
After spending years as an attorney in Georgia, she decided to bring her legal experience to the classroom.
And then the 2020 year is when they wanted to start the law classes.
She also created the school's first ever mock trial team.
We've been very competitive. We beat Berlin 3 times, so that's a goal, that's a win always.
Dr. Lee always puts on a smile for all of her students, but this story follows her year-long fight with breast cancer. So we're very honored to be able to tell that story. Again, thank you to everybody who worked on it. Thank you to our moderators. Of course, thank you to my parents for their constant support, especially when doing these stories, driving around town, going everywhere to try to tell them. So thank you guys.
And the award also goes to Brotherly Love, Christopher Columbus High School. Advisors, Omar Delgado, Daniela Rodriguez, Joseph Busado, Carlos Soto Angulo, Nicolas Dovales, Jason Fernandez, Adrian Perez, and Morgan Lewis.
Cormac Riley might seem like a typical freshman at Columbus. He goes to class, joins clubs, and thinks about his future. But when the school day ends, his life changes. He takes on a responsibility few kids his age could imagine.
I go to school every day, like normal, nothing really changes. When I come home, I try to spend time with him. So I'll play games with him. It's just fun, 'cause it's like nothing really happened, but we're still like having that same connection.
Firstly, I want to thank Cormac's family for graciously allowing us into their homes. I also want to thank my parents who made this all possible by allowing me to go to Columbus and make everything possible. And I want to thank the entire team and my moderators. So thank you so much.
We're still in the high school category for Feature News Report. And the next award goes to Rose Lindenberg, Living Her Mother's Dream, American Heritage High School, Patriots TV. Advisor, Casey Allen, Drew Bank, Peyton Akel, and Avery Akel.
Reaching 100 years of age is an accomplishment on its own.
I say I'm on overtime.
I'm up last time.
But for Rose Lindenberg, surviving humanity's darkest chapter elevates this milestone to a whole new level.
Yeah, that was my favorite sport, was the ball.
Born in 1924, Rose had a typical childhood, until one day at school, she knew something was about to change.
Hello, thank you so much for this award. I'd like to thank my teammates Drew and Avery for help making this possible, and I'd like to give a special shout out to my great-grandmother. Without her inspiring story, we wouldn't be here today, and this film wouldn't be possible. Thank you so much.
So excited. Wonderful, wonderful stories. The next award goes to Photographs of Survival, also American Heritage High School Patriots TV. Advisor Cassie Allen, Drew Bank, Miles Rothschild.
Hi, come on in. Inside this apartment lives 87-year-old Laszlo Selly, his wife Gail, and dozens of beautiful pictures hanging on the walls.
This is the Grand Tetons at sunrise.
But Laszlo isn't just a landscape photographer. He also does portraits, capturing the souls of his subjects with one click of a button.
Each one is different.
Yet they are all similar in a way.
I'm so happy to be able to accept this award on behalf of Miles and Drew, so congrats. And they would definitely want to thank our advisors, Miss Allen and Miss West, and of course their parents and the entire crew. Congrats.
And the final award in this category goes to Invisible Thread, West Broward High School's West Broward TV. Advisor Vidal Chuck Rivera, Maria Levac, and Maria Foucault.
I'm Lee Pollock. I am a personal stylist and wardrobe consultant. Being in the fashion industry, I have my own business as a wardrobe consultant, was an accidental evolution of sort of a life in fashion.
Thank you so much for this award. I would like to thank my partner, Maria Foucault. We really wanted to make this story. It's about her grandfather who survived the Holocaust by being a leather craftsman. So we thought it was important to shed light to never forget the Holocaust and to fight against anti-Semitism, especially in today's world. So thank you so much.
Our next category is In College, Category 7, Nonfiction Long Form. And the nominees are Una fotografía de Luis Rafael Sánchez, Universidad de Puerto Rico en Arecibo, UPRA, Web TV. Echoes in the Dark, University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications. Un antes y un después, la tragedia que cambió a Río Piedras, Escuela de Comunicación Ferrer Rangel, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón. And the Student Production Award goes to Una fotografía de Luis Rafael Sánchez, Universidad de Puerto Rico en Arecibo, Advisor José Antonio Fonseca, Felicity Trinidad, Natalia Ríos, Axel González, Genesli Torres, Deilanis Porrata, Gabriel Robles.
Como estudiante del departamento de drama, pues obviamente tuve que leer textos escritos por el maestro y tuve el privilegio, gracias a la compañía Teatro del 60, con la cual laboré por un periodo de una década, 10 años más o menos.
Congratulations to the winners. Now on to high school, Category 7, nonfiction long form, and the nominees are Moms, a tribute to those who love us most, Christopher Columbus High School. The Everglades, a fight for survival, Miami Senior High. And the award goes to Moms, a tribute to those who love us most, Christopher Columbus. Advisor, Omar Delgado, Andrew Arendt, Jason Fernandez, Thomas Sarut, Patricio Saldívar, Rodolfo González, Carlos Soto Angulo, Lucas Piles or Piles, Matthew Quesada, Gabe Fraga, Aiden Galan, Benny Fragella.
So I just woke up with the perfect idea for a documentary. Why not do it on the person I love most? My mom. So I called up 2 of my friends and we got right to work.
We wanted to do something special for our moms and encompass what motherhood is all about, but we hit a speed bump.
The more we thought about it, we realized we had no idea where to start.
So we did what any son would. We asked our moms.
This project was a labor of love. It took a lot longer than it probably should have, but it follows the story of motherhood through 8 different moms and their experiences. But it's really one story. So, Mama, muchas gracias. My mom moved here from Guatemala. She sacrificed so much for me to give me these opportunities to allow me to come up on stage here. So I'd love to thank my parents, once again, my moderators, all the seniors who worked on this, the 1 junior and the 2 freshmen who helped editing and graphics as well. So thank you guys.
That one moved me a little bit. And you know, I have to say kudos to Omar Delgado for doing these women's stories. I love the fact that you're doing mom stories in an all-boys school, and you're talking about breast cancer. No, I'm serious. Very, very cool. Very cool to open up the eyes of these young men. So definitely. We move on to the next category, college, Category 13 and 14, fiction, short form and long form, and the nominees are Welcome, Full Sail University, Hirba, Miami-Dade College, NVIDIA, University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications, Physique, University of Florida, Reminiscence, if you can tell, Reminiscence, University of Florida, Grade A Love, University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications. In Category 13, Fiction Short Form, the Student Production Award goes to Welcome, Full Sail University, Advisor Jenny Jarvis, Victor Brazil Salgado, Nettie Rodriguez, and Eric Aviles.
I want to say thank you. This award means a lot to us. I want to say thank you to Full Sail University, to Jenny, our professor, Neri, the producer, Sean, the DP, Eric, the editor, Erica, the set design, our actors, Jonathan, and Anastasia, and the whole crew. Thank you so much.
And in Category 14, Fiction Long Form, the Student Production Award goes to Reminiscence, University of Florida College of Journalism, Advisors, Imam Zawahari, Brandon Schenk, Len Kopich, Juan Fonfria, Lindsay Kushner, Carson McCann, and Vandela Akstrand.
Safe to say the 2044 presidential election will be a close one. In other news, the Supreme Court will decide on the People versus Atlas technology over the controversial software Reminisce, which allows users to relive memories in simulation. The call to action arose following several reports of lifelong side effects, and in some cases, fatality. The court will rule over its legality.
It's about time. They just profit off of people's sorrows.
I don't know about that. I mean, I think it's nice.
And in high school category 13 fiction short form, the nominees are Confessions of an Intergalactic Fraud, Cypress Bay High School, Cypress Bay Television, The Case of the Missing Sock, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. And the Student Production Award goes to Confessions of an Intergalactic Fraud, Cypress Bay High School, Cypress Bay Television. Advisor Taiwo Cummings, Brian Bomfim, and Pedro de Lima.
Recently, I've been finding it really hard to write. Half the bones in my right hand are fractured, and I don't have a left arm, and I'm a lefty. I don't know how to tell my fans I can't write anymore. It all started on December 23rd, 1977.
Very cool. We move on to the next category, college, category 9, interview discussion, and there's only one nominee, UMTV This Morning, Nestor Carbonell interview, University of Miami, UMTV. And the Student Production Award goes to This Morning, Nestor Carbonell interview, University of Miami, advisor Ben Ezzi, Antonio Mora, Maddie Basilic, Ryan Marshall, Harvey Duplock, and Finn Wilson.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to UMTV This Morning. I'm Maddie Basalik, and I'm here with actor, producer, and director Nestor Carbonell. Nestor, how are you today?
Oh, great, Maddie. Thank you. Thank you for having me. So great
of course. Thank you so much for coming. We are so excited to talk to you today.
It's my pleasure.
So you are a very decorated actor. You've done a bunch of different things, and between Batman, the morning show, Shogun, what has been your favorite role?
Oh, wow, that's a great question. I mean, I'm just grateful anytime I'm working, to be honest with you, because it is such a crazy business.
Hello. Obviously, I'm not Maddie, but happy to accept the award on behalf of her, the 4 that are named on the nomination, and the 40 students that were willing to come in at 4 in the morning to produce that hour-long morning show. They also did it again this year, which was great. So really thankful to them and proud to be their advisor and to work with all of the great faculty and staff that help make UMTV happen. Also, I am the person you're looking for afterward if you're interested in the summer workshops. So we have spaces in podcast. Montage is full right now, but happy to be a face to talk about any of those opportunities. They're great. We'd love to work with you. Thanks.
Moving on to high school category 9, interview discussion. The nominees are The Navigator, Overrated, Underrated, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. And that's the only nominee and the only winner. The winner is The Navigator. Advisors, Omar Delgado, Cristina Insua, Daniela Rodriguez, and the winners are Marcos Montesino, Christopher Gonzalez, Mia Ortiz, Abby Suarez, and Matthew Quesada.
Wait, Marcos, I thought you said In-N-Out was overrated.
I mean, now that you guys are hyping it up so much, I want to try it. Wait, so what'd you get? I mean, I got one of the double doubles. I mean, it's like their most popular item. Try it. Okay, let me see. So what do you think? It's good, but it just tastes like a plain old burger. Like, there's nothing special about it.
Okay, well, me personally, I'm more of a taco girl, and this is Del Taco, so let's try it.
Bro, the tacos smell so good. Over or under?
All right, so first I want to thank our parents for letting us work on projects like these. Second, I want to thank the entire team for helping out. This was a great experience. And third, I want to thank our moderators for teaching us everything we know. And that's all.
And next we have college, category 16, sports program. The nominee is Entre Mareas, Universidad de Puerto Rico en Arecibo, UPRA. And that is the winner, Entre Mareas. Advisor, Jose Antonio Fonseca, Nicolas Torres, Sebastián Figueroa, Karina Nieves, Abdiel Rodríguez, Yamalis Lugo, Jeniel Cruz, Maribel Estremera, Daviana Rivera, Marimar Lázaro, Mario Vargas, Oscar Santiago y Camille Beníquez.
Sol, mar, surfistas y una meta. Isa, ¿cómo fue este evento? ¿Qué competidores asistieron? ¿Cómo le fue a los estudiantes que participaron en su producción? Y sobre todo, ¿quiénes fueron los ganadores? Esto y más en Entre Mareas, que comienza ahora.
And congratulations. Congratulations to the winners. Same category now in high school, category 15, sports story. The nominee is A Vision of Strength, Stephen's Journey Through Loss, Christopher Columbus High School, and they took it. A Vision of Strength, Stephen's Journey Through Loss. Advisors Omar Delgado, Daniela Rodriguez, Joseph Busaro, Thomas Zarut, Gabe Fraga, Jason Fernandez, Adrian Perez, Dominic Angulo, Adriano Boutros, and Matthew Quesada.
In sports, you often hear stories of strength, resilience, and heart. But for Stephen Chica, an athletic trainer at Christopher Columbus High School, his greatest battle isn't on the field.
So I was born with Leber's congenital amaurosis, which is a hereditary retinal disease, which progresses through different stages. You have peripheral vision, which starts to go and basically becomes a tunnel vision. You have night vision loss, which is my biggest thing right now. So what you see at night is basically what I don't see.
I like to thank my parents for support. Sorry for my voice. I like to thank my parents for supporting me through everything. I like to thank everybody that worked with me on this project. The timeline did get deleted a few times before you see the final product. We had to work on it a while. And I want to thank Mr. Delgado, Mr. Busado, Ms. Daniela Rodriguez for always pushing me the best that I could be and helping me throughout this project. So yeah, thank you guys.
In the college category 18, promotional video, the nominee is FIU in DC, fall of 24, Florida International University, Kaplan News. And they took it. Congratulations to FIU in DC, fall of 24. Advisors, Charles Strauss, Adriana Hopkins, Samantha Gutierrez, Grecia Pacheco, and Anthony Cruz.
Hey, it's Samantha. Hi, this is Grecia.
Hi, it's Anthony.
And we are the Kaplan News crew in DC for Fall 2024.
It was a new challenge. It was moving to another state, a new city, being able to cover a lot of new stories.
We went live from iconic places in the nation's capital like the White House, Congress, the FBI building, the Justice Department.
This is such a unique experience that I could have on my reel that not many other student journalists can get, and it was a lot. It just shows you that news moves fast, and you have to move fast with it, you have to adapt with it, I think in the best way possible.
And in category 18, promotional video high school, the nominees are Our Destiny, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision, Cameron Boozer, 2,000 points, Christopher Columbus High School, Columbus Gaming, Christopher Columbus High School, and St. Brendan Open House, St. Brendan High School. And the Student Production Awards go to Our Destiny, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Advisors, Zach Garnett, Desmond Howard, and Nirav Budrani.
Here we prepare for the future while honoring our past. The further we come from, the closer we become. We control our own destinies. We excelled at our highest level, in and out of the classroom. We are unparalleled.
Thank you for this award. I'd like to thank Mr. Garrett for his support, and Desmond, he's graduated, but for working on this with me. Thank you.
The award also goes to St. Brendan Open House, St. Brendan High School, advisor Andres Uzcategui and Olivia Salazar.
So I just want to say thank you to our moderator, Andres Uzcategui, for everything he's taught us. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for this award.
This is the final category that I will be presenting. College, Category 20, Commercial, and the nominee is Brighter Futures Start Here, supporting Miami-Dade schools with Holson, Florida International University. And that is the winner. Brighter Futures Start Here, supporting Miami-Dade schools with Holson. Advisors Sabrina Alfonso, Benjamin Cure, and Vincent Rivas.
Miami-Dade County Public Schools are about more than just academics. It's a community of 300,000 students who come together to learn, grow, and pursue their passions. But in order to keep programs like athletics, arts, and extracurricular programs alive, we need more than just support. We need dedication. And that's where Holson comes in, providing resources to our schools to empower young students and help them strengthen their communities. Funding for essential programs has been a long-standing challenge for our schools. Limited budgets mean tough choices, and often, programs that enrich student life are the first on the chopping block.
Thank you very much to, in this case, our moderators and some of our students who are a little bit older and part of our grad school program. That was a really cool opportunity to work with another public institution, FIU, and Miami-Dade County Public Schools. And I'm so glad that we were able to collaborate in that fashion and really bring their vision to life. It was a really cool process, really unique. I've never done anything like it. And yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, on to some good stuff. I've been watching a bunch of good stuff. As the chair of the Student Production Awards Committee, I had the pleasure of watching a lot of these, actually all of the nominations, and I am just so impressed with all of you and the work that you do. It's amazing. But now we move on to our scholarship presentation, if I just find that page. Each year, the Suncoast chapter offers scholarship to graduating high school seniors and college and university students who reside within the Suncoast region, which includes the state of Florida, the state of Louisiana, the Mobile, Pensacola market area, and Puerto Rico. Over the past 8 years, we have granted well over $500,000 in scholarships to worthy students. This year, we awarded more than $32,000 to 10 qualifying students. If you are one of the 10 students, please stand. No? Really? Yay! Congratulations. We're glad you're here. This year, the Suncoast chapter awarded Andrea Fonseca the Bob Barron Scholarship, a special award given to a student who embodies enterprising journalism and innovation in the industry. Andrea's impressive accomplishments, passion for advocacy, and willingness to lend a hand has made her a respected figure among her peers and professors. They praise her tireless work ethic and foresee a brilliant future in journalism, media, and communications. And you know what? We couldn't agree more. So Andrea, please come forward. Oh, there you go. No, you're fine, you're fine. On behalf of the Suncoast chapter and the Scholarship Committee, we are proud to give you this Bob Behrens Award. We wish you the very best.
Really quickly, I just want to say thank you so much to Suncoast chapter and everyone who was in that interview session with me. It truly means the world. I've been honored to study broadcast journalism since I was in high school and just continuing that same passion in college. So when I tell you all the students that are here, the future is so bright. Please continue your passions. Thank you.
I also wanted to plug that in September, if you guys are here, September 20th, we're doing a workshop right here at University of Miami, Trends in Journalism. We're going to be featuring workshops in different areas of journalism. So mark your calendars, follow us on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll let you know all about it, okay? Or ask me if you see me. Okay.
Hi there, everyone. I know we're here at the beautiful University of Miami, but I got to give a shout out to Andrea. Go Gators. And thank you so much, Mia, for that wonderful scholarship presentation. Good afternoon and welcome once again to the final portion of the Suncoast Student Production Awards. My name is Lauren Pastrana, and I am one of the evening anchors at CBS News Miami. And I am so honored to be here with all of you to celebrate your well-deserved achievements and accomplishments. I have been so inspired by the work I've seen thus far today, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the presentation has in store. So without further ado, let's get to it. We continue now in high school categories 19 and 20, public service announcement, PSA, and commercial. The nominees are Reconnect with You, Pompano Beach High School; Don't Be a Villain, Stoneman Douglas High School; Fentanyl Kills, NSU University School; If I Could Do It All Again, NSU University School; Eyes on the Road PSA, West Broward High School, West Broward TV; Coda Skateboard, St. Brendan High School. And in category 19, public service announcement PSA, the Student Production Awards go to Reconnect with You, Pompano Beach High School, advisor Don Donnelly and Caitlin Lackner.
Thank you so much. This is such an incredible honor. I'd like to thank my little cousin Ileana, who starred in my amazing PSA, and to my mom and dad for believing in me, especially my mom. She's always helped me throughout the years and supporting me in everything that I'm passionate about. Thank you.
And the award also goes to Fentanyl Kills, NSU University School, advisor Daniel Swerdlow, Nicole Kranikas, Lucy Crawford, and Ariana Insaful.
My name is Zoe. When I was young, I dreamed of being a scientist. In 5th grade, I won my school's science fair. In middle school, I fell in love with the ocean. And when I turned 16, my future became an open road, all signs pointing to success. I was ready for the next page in my story. My whole life was ahead of me. Until it wasn't.
Hi, my name is Danny Swerdlow. I'm the Director of Arts at NSU University School. Lucy Crawford couldn't be here today, but I just want to, these are really cool glasses. I'm gonna record what it would look like if she were up here today. Just thanks to everybody who helped to make that production possible, and to all the mentors and advisors and people in this room who inspire us to do good work. And thanks and congratulations to everybody here, and especially thank you to Suncoast and everybody who makes this possible.
Let's move on now to Category 20, Commercial. The Student Production Award goes to Coda Skateboard, St. Brendan High School, advisor Andres Uzcategui and Olivia Salazar.
So I want to say thank you for this award, and to my friend Max, who is in the video, and to our advisors for teaching us everything we know. Thank you.
College, Category 21, Animation, Graphics, Special Effects. The nominee is Legends from Another Earth, Southeastern Louisiana University, the Southeastern Channel. And the Student Production Award goes to Legends from Another Earth, Southeastern Louisiana University, the Southeastern Channel, advisor John S. Safuto and Thomas Nielsen.
My great-grandfather was a hilt. They protected the world from people like him. He called himself Deacon. He died 200 years ago, but his followers intend to finish what he started. You were contaminated with cryptic DNA, and now you might be our only hope.
So you need our help to fight an anarchist possessed by an antebellum witch doctor.
Congratulations to the recipient. In high school, Category 21, Animation, Graphics, Special Effects, the nominees are CCNN Live Graphics Reel 2025, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. And Moms, a tribute to those who love us most, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. And the production award goes to Moms, a tribute to those who love us most, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live, advisors Omar Delgado, Joseph Busato, Rodolfo Gonzalez.
They say motherhood transforms you, and it does. Sometimes with joy, sometimes with fear, but always with faith. This is Moms, a tribute to those who love us most.
I have two boys, Christopher, who just turned 24, and then I have Andrew, who just turned 17.
I want to say thank you to Andrew for letting me be on this for this team, and I want to say thank you to my parents for letting us, be everywhere, be in Columbus and everything, and thank you to Delgado and all the moderators for, letting me be in the national team and everything here. Thank you.
I hope my son wants to make a show about me someday. That's beautiful. Congratulations to the winners. Now in college, Category 24, Editor, the nominee is Blame It on the Pigs, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón Multimedios. And the Student Production Award goes to Blame It on the Pigs, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón Multimedios, advisor Harold Joel Leonard Navarro, Lucas Rosa Roman, and William Rodriguez Toro.
David Gonzalez.
Congratulations to the winner. All right, high school categories 24, 28, and 23. Editor, writer, and director. The nominees are Indigenous Insights, Christopher Columbus High School, Columbus Films. What Happened to Our Vision, Cypress Bay High School, Cypress Bay Television. Moms, a tribute to those who love us most, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Dylan Biondo, editor reel, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Moms, a tribute to those who love us most, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. And What Happened to Me, West Broward High School, West Broward TV. In category 24, editor, the Student Production Awards go to Indigenous Insights, Christopher Columbus High School, Columbus Films. Advisors, Rafael Diaz, David Ulloa, and Rafael Suarez.
I just want to say thank you on behalf of Columbus Films. I know that they put a lot of effort and work into this, so thank you so much for the honor.
The award also goes to Dylan Biondo, editor reel, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Advisor, Zach Garrett, Dylan Biondo.
First and foremost, I want to thank the committee on behalf of the Student Production Awards for this incredible honor. And then I'd also like to give a thanks to all of my advisors, Mr. Garrett, Mr. Silver, Mr. C, and Mr. Loop, for always encouraging me on every project I do and just for being incredible mentors. Thank you all.
In category 28, writer, the award goes to Moms, a tribute to those who love us most, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Advisors, Omar Delgado, Joseph Busato, Carlos Soto Angulo.
Oh my gosh. That's a very difficult question.
So, what is motherhood?
It is the greatest gift that you can have.
It has changed my world.
It's nerve-wracking, it's stressful, and you have to hold on to faith that everything will be okay.
Motherhood is entrusting me with precious cargo. That's how I feel.
Firstly, I want to thank my mom. Te quiero mucho y muchas gracias por darme todas las oportunidades que me has dado. I also want to thank the entire team that worked on Moms and our advisors. So thank you so much.
In category 23, director, the award goes to What Happened to Me, West Broward High School, West Broward TV. Advisor, Vidal Chuck Rivera and Ava Nipola.
Miss Garcia sawing me to audition for these college programs if I can't even do a vocal warm-up on key? You know what I mean? This is stupid, Tommy.
First, I wanted to say thank you so much for this opportunity. I wanted to thank my entire team for allowing me to be their director. I wanted to thank both my advisors, Mr. Rivera and Ms. Bueno. I wanted to thank my mom and my dad. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
Now on to college. Category 25, photographer. The nominee is Blame It on the Pigs, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón Multimedios. And the Student Production Award goes to Blame It on the Pigs, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón Multimedios. Advisor Harold Joe Leonard Navarro, Lucas Rosa Roman, William Rodriguez Toro, and Yomar Soto Acevedo.
Esto lo mato en 20 minutos. Pendiente la llamada.
Te hice una pregunta.
Bueno, yo solo vine a hacer negocios.
No, mi amor. Yo no estoy aquí para hacer negocios.
The drama, the intrigue, I love it. Moving on to high school now, category 26, talent, news, or sports. The nominees are Marcos A. Montesino Talent Reel, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Andrew Arendt Talent Reel, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Brandon Pinedo Talent Reel, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Thomas Zarut Talent Reel, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Christian Sanchez Talent Reel, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. The Student Production Awards go to Andrew Arendt Talent Reel, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Advisors Omar Delgado, Joseph Pusato, Andrew Arendt.
Those are the wise words of George Bernard Shaw, and they're true. Family is something special, located at the center of our universe. But no family is perfect. Many deal with the social construct of machismo, or a form of tough love that can sometimes feel like all tough and no love. But it's not our parents' fault. It's a domino effect that began generations ago. Returning from World War II, many of our great-grandfathers saw some terrible things and refused to speak about them. With no tools to heal, PTSD, alcoholism, and emotional outbursts often found their way.
I promise the audio synced on the demo reel. This is one of those awards where behind you see maybe 10, 15 seconds of each story, but behind each one of those is a complete 2-3 minute feature story. So there's a lot that goes into a demo reel. So thank you to all the team, everybody who I've worked with throughout this year, my parents for letting me run with these crazy ideas, my moderators for giving me the creative freedom to go with a lot of these packages and projects. So thank you guys again.
And the next Student Production Award goes to Christian Sanchez, Talent Reel, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Advisors Zach Garrett, Christian Sanchez.
For Raider Vision, Raider Vision, Raider Vision. I'm Christian Sanchez. I'm Christian Sanchez. I'm Christian Sanchez. Reporting. 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 Dude, I'm hyped for UM this year. We're going all the way to the championship. What? There's no chance that they pick UM. Have you seen the teams that have been playing? With the new playoff system, there's no way that UM even got considered. All right, I think I'm on good for school. Sorry, forgot to put my phone away. I've honestly been really liking the new no phone policy. But now that I think about it,
I'd first like to thank God for the strength and perseverance to be here. I'd like to thank the Academy
for this award. I'd like to thank my parents, wherever you guys are. You guys are amazing. Oh, what's up, guys? I'd like to thank my team, my professors. You guys are the best. And lastly, the competition, Columbus, Andrew Arn, wherever you are. I see you guys and appreciate you guys for making me work harder. Thank you.
Pushing each other to be the best. You love to see it. All right, now in the college category, Category 10, Arts, Entertainment, Cultural Affairs, the nominee is Cancer Survivor and Community Pillar, the story behind Apocalypse Barbecue, Florida International University, Kaplan News. And the Student Production Award goes to Cancer Survivor and Community Pillar, the story behind Apocalypse Barbecue, Florida International University, Kaplan News, advisors Charles Strauss, Stephen Kairala, and Benjamin Cure.
In the heart of South Florida, Apocalypse Barbecue is more than just a restaurant. It's a symbol of resilience. Owner Jeff Budd, who's a two-time cancer survivor, opened up this southern barbecue spot during the pandemic and has been serving up Miami's best ever since.
My business had collapsed during the pandemic, and I was just looking for something to hold on to, something that would connect people and share a little bit of love and laughter, and barbecue has always been that in my family, and so it seemed like the perfect time to get this going.
So it was actually Jeff's personal struggles that allowed him to not just embrace challenges, but use them as fuel, igniting the heart of Apocalypse Barbecue.
So two people that I would be remiss if I did not thank in coming up here. Number one, the Academy, who I have not thanked all night. Carla, thank you so much. You've been so helpful throughout the years. Debbie as well. And the previous guy kind of stole my thunder, but I would be remiss if I did not thank Columbus and Omar Delgado and Christine and Sue at the time, but also Mr. Busado, who had as a teacher, for giving me the foundation to be able to come up here and sort of evolve along with all of you guys. The younger generation is so much better than I was when I was in high school, and it is so evident. You guys have so much to be excited about. I'm so proud of each of you, and thank you to Columbus once again for giving me the opportunity and the foundation to be here today. Thank you.
I just want to quickly point out for those of you who are here and think, oh, these are just stories that they're doing in high school or in college. CBS News Miami did a story on Apocalypse Barbecue yesterday. We did almost that same story yesterday in our Taste of the Town segment, and we told his cancer survivor story. So all the work you're doing, you keep it up, and there's no reason why you can't shine into the future professionally. So it is incredible to see what you're doing already. Yes, give it up. All right, moving on now to high school categories 10 and 12, Arts, Entertainment, Cultural Affairs, and Music Video. The nominees are The Sounds of Self-Discovery, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. How Social Media is Influencing Voters Nationwide, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Rising with the Roomba, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Trophy Trouble, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Harmony in the Town of Davie, NSU University School. More Than a Skate, Miami Senior High School. AI and Art, American Heritage School, Patriots TV. Mentoring Through Music, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Cuban Sinatra, Miami Senior High School. Will Gabrielle, Spot Feature, Pinecrest School, PCTV. Your Old T-Shirt, Ridge Community High School. String Theory, West Broward High School, West Broward TV. In Category 10, Arts, Entertainment, Cultural Affairs, the Student Production Awards go to AI and Art, American Heritage High School, Patriots TV, advisor Cassie Allen and Emma Pudney.
In an era where technology is beginning to outwork humanity, the invasion of artificial intelligence into our creative spaces almost seems as if it's the last straw. However, its integration can dramatically improve our efficiency as a species, even when it comes to creative arts.
I disagree. AI just can't replicate the authenticity and creative aspects that a human artist could. While Keith Haring's The Unfinished Painting was purposefully left incomplete to represent the AIDS crisis and his recognition of his inevitable death from it, some Twitter users used AI to finish it. This is outright a disgrace to Haring's work.
Thank you so much. First, I have to thank Ty Hollyfield and Daniel Dashevsky, who helped me make this project at STN. And of course, I need to thank my parents, who I forgot to thank last year. So thanks, Mom and Dad. And then, of course, my advisors, Miss Allen, Miss West, and the entire Patriots TV crew. Thank you.
The award also goes to Cuban Sinatra, Miami Senior High School, advisor Miguel Amaya, Alessandro De Palma, Maria Poveda, and Alejandro Chavez.
My name is Joseph Hayes. I am barber by day and a Sinatra singer by night. I say this all the time, but I think the beauty of barbering is helping somebody. And sometimes I'm a psychologist. Sometimes it's just a guy that he's needed a haircut really bad. And when he sees himself in the mirror, he's like, oh man, I'm going out. I mean, typically the Fridays the way they worked in the past is during the day, I'm here cutting hair all day. I'll set up my equipment, I'll clean up a little bit, and throw my hat on, throw a jacket on, and sing for the rest of the night.
I just want to first thank Natas for this award, as well as my teacher for always encouraging all of his students for all of his projects, and of course my parents back at home, which have always pushed. Thank you.
What a tease. I want to hear Cuban Sinatra sing, so we got to check out that story. The award also goes to Will Gabrielle, spot feature, Pinecrest School, PCTV, advisors Dave Burgess, Joanna Szymanski, Austin Stanise, Dashiell Burke, and Sam Anidjar.
Despite only joining the Pinecrest crew team 1 year ago, Will Gabriel is already thriving on the water.
He is enthusiastic, he's got a great attitude, gives great effort, and he's very adaptable.
The rowing team is important to me because it's a great outlet to let out energy after the school day and bond with teammates.
Will's athleticism runs in the family. Both of his siblings were accomplished Pinecrest athletes, and his mother works as the assistant tennis director.
Will was a distance runner when he started high school. Will switched over to the rowing, and it was a natural fit because he'd already kind of built up that engine in the lungs for endurance training.
I'm not accepting on their behalf, but I'm a Pinecrest and PCTV alum, so I just want to shout out my alma mater as well. Now on to Category 12, Arts, Entertainment, Cultural Affairs. The award goes to String Theory, West Broward High School, West Broward TV, advisor Vidal Chuck Rivera, Anissa Olivieri, Jaden Theodore, Chloe Martin, and Maximus Colon. Congratulations to all the winners. We now move on to College Category 11 Magazine Program. The nominees are Hometown Heroes Spring 2024 Edition, University of Miami, UMTV. Hurricane Helene, The Big Ben's Recovery, University of Florida, WUFT TV. Objetivo 2024, Unidad Radial, Universidad de Sagrado Corazón. And the Student Production Award goes to Hometown Heroes Spring 2024 Edition, University of Miami, UMTV, advisors Boriana Treadwell, Ben Ezzi, Caitlin Kucharski, Maddie Basalik, Daryl Barnes, Finn Wilson, Ryan Marshall, Harvey Duplock, Billy Brightman, Nick Marino, and Isabella Morales.
But before it was terminated, this was one of the only few places in Florida where people could see penguins. But instead of teaching them about those creatures, it reminded them of the abuse and suffering that animals deal with. But it was seeing what the penguins had to go through, both in captivity and in the wild, that inspired one young hero to protect them and their environment.
Look at this. It was cute. And they looked cuddly and I liked it, so I wanted to save them.
Meet Anya Gupta, an 8th grader from Boca Raton, Florida. She's a Girl Scout, a sister, and a daughter, but to penguins, she is a protector.
Thank you once again. None of the nominees, the student nominees, could be here today. One of them is under the weather and everybody else has graduated. So it is my privilege to accept the award on their behalf. This is a project that we started a couple of years ago that highlights community heroes who are just people that nobody knows about, but they're making a huge difference in our community. And we're extremely proud of this project because it is something that is very, very important to highlight what these people are doing to help others. We call them hometown heroes, and I really appreciate the fact that you guys find this important as well and have awarded us this award. And thank you to the University of Miami for giving us the option to do what we love for the students and for us as advisors. Thank you all.
The award also goes to Hurricane Helene, the Big Ben's Recovery, University of Florida, WUFT TV. Advisor Harrison Hove, Juan Carlos Chawi, Bailey Koronek, Alexander Land, Bianca Smith, and Ben McLeish.
This town has lost everything.
You know, it's just hard to believe.
It's a lot for a young person to see our communities wrecked.
I lost everything, that old stuff that I had forever.
It's just really hectic right now. Everybody's trying to do something, but nobody really knows what to do.
Because even if a rebuild ever happens, I don't even know if it will never be the same.
Congratulations to the award recipient. In high school, Category 11 Magazine Program, the nominees are Raider 305, October 2024, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. The Voyage STN Crazy 8 Edition, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Raider 305, December 2024, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. The Voyage December Edition, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. The Voyage October Edition, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. The Voyage November Edition, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Raider 305, January 2025, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. And November Odyssey, Somerset Academy Prep. The Student Production Awards go to Raider 305, October 2024, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. Advisors, Zach Garrett, Ana Luisa Fortuno de Oliveira, Christian Sanchez, Nirav Budrani, Amaya Mejia, Lennon Spector, Gonzalo Vidagurin, Gabriel Echevarria, Dylan Biondo, Sarah Shapiro, and Sofia Saporta.
In this next story, we meet an inspiring immigrant who has strung his life together and found harmony in chaos. Take it away.
We have about 750 to 760 clients, and they don't come back very often because I repair their instruments in a way that they don't need to come back. Well, this shop is sort of a reflection of my workshop in my workplace in Chile. When we lived there, the country was in an ideal state.
Thank you again to Mr. Garrett, Mr. Silver, Mr. Loop, Mr. C, and the entire team that worked on the October edition of 305. Thank you.
The award also goes to The Voyage STN Crazy 8 Edition, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Advisors, Omar Delgado, Daniela Rodriguez, Christina Insua, Jason Fernandez, and Sebastian Broche.
With the popularity of digital dating growing every day, potential dangers could arise.
My experiences with online dating has been pretty positive. There's this one app called Bilmo, and it's a South Asian dating app, and like you get to connect with them on a different level, like at least on the first date itself, because you come from the same background.
Regardless of culture, others disagree with using these apps to meet people.
No matter what race you are, or like no matter what your ethnicity is, it's like
people could still be dangerous at the end of the day because you don't know anybody's intentions with you.
I just want to thank my team, my parents for putting up with me. Also my moderators, Omar Delgado and Christina Insua and Daniela Rodriguez at the time. I also wanted to thank everybody that's helped put together this piece, and yeah.
The next award goes to Raider 305, December 2024, Gulliver Prep Raider Vision Advisor Zach Garrett, Emily Santini, Bibi Pinto, Christian Sanchez, Amaya Mejia, Ana Luisa Fortuna de Oliveira, Nirav Budrani, Sarah Shapiro, Gonzalo Vidaguren, Sofia Franco, and Lennon Spector.
Amaya, this is my favorite time of the year. You can really feel the spirit of the season in the air.
Chris, I completely agree. And I know one person in particular who's helping others shine just as bright this holiday season.
Amelie Santini kicks off our show.
The month of December has become a time where buying holiday gifts has become the norm. But for many families, this norm has become a bit of a challenge.
We've had kind of a rough year. We had a tragedy in our family. Last year, we didn't celebrate at all.
I'd like to thank the NADA so much for this award and for this honor. I'd also like to thank Ms. Halou, Mr. Silver, Mr. C for all your help, and also the entire team that worked on it, and Narav, our executive producer. Thank you so much. And Mr. Garrett, sorry.
It's so exciting, right? All right, the award also goes to The Voyage December edition, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live, advisors Omar Delgado, Daniela Rodriguez, Joseph Busato, Jason Fernandez, Lucas Batalla, Marcos Montesino, and Nicholas Dovales.
Good afternoon, explorers. I'm Lucas Batalla. And I'm Marcos Montesino. Welcome to this merry edition of The Voyage, brought to you by CCNN Live. Today's December 23rd, and I hope you're all well rested and ready to dive into some fresh stories.
Starting off our show, Christmas is just around the corner, and to celebrate it, Coral Gables is hosting its annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Well, let's see how people are celebrating it. Carlos Soto Angulo kicks us off.
First off, I'd like to thank my moderators, Omar Delgado, Joseph Busato, and Ms. Daniela Rodriguez. I also want to thank my anchors, Lucas Batalla and Marcos Montesino, also my co-producer, Nick Dovales. And thank you to everyone else who helped produce the show. Thank you.
Next, in the college category, Category 8, Public Affairs Community Service. The nominee is Black Women Create Pickleball Club to Fight Stereotype, University of Miami, UMTV. And the Student Production Award goes to Black Women Create Pickleball Club to Fight Stereotype, University of Miami, UMTV. Advisors Boriana Treadwell, Ed Julby, Ethan Gainey.
It's just addictive. It's like once you start playing pickleball, you don't want to stop.
It's America's fastest growing sport, according to a report by the Sports and Fitness Industry Association. But that same report from early 2023 also says that 73% of pickleball players are white, compared to just 7% black.
I didn't really hear other black and brown women talking about this particular sport or going out to play, etc., until this group.
The group Melanie's referring to is Pickleball and Lifestyle.
Thank you once again. Ethan has also graduated, but this was a project that he really was passionate, very passionate about. So as you can tell, we're all about community news and community service, and this is one of those projects that highlights women and highlights minorities. And we are very, very fortunate to be able to tell those stories here at the University of Miami. So thank you once again, and congratulations, Ethan.
In high school, Category 8, Public Affairs, Community Service, the nominees are Gulf of Mexico, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. A More Connected Community, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision. An End to Generational Trauma, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. Child Cancer Awareness, American Heritage High School, Patriots TV. Joshua's Heart, Our Lady of Lourdes Academy. The Student Production Awards go to A More Connected Community, Gulliver Prep, Raider Vision, advisors Zach Garrett, Dylan Biondo, and Christian Sanchez.
Is this new policy really creating better school communities? Let's start with the obvious. Teens are obsessed with their phones. So, according to Common Sense Media, over 97% of teens use their phones during school, which leads to constant distractions. And think about this. It may just take you 10 seconds to send a thumbs up emoji, while it takes your brain a full 20 minutes to refocus and log back into what you are learning. Without phones, students can avoid distractions and boost their learning efficiency, which can enhance the classroom environment and community.
I once again wanted to thank the Academy. I wanted to thank my amazing class, my school, my professors, my team. I live and die for you guys. Love you guys a lot. I wanted to thank, in particular, Dylan Biondo. You're my dog. We got this till day one, you know, like, I love making commentaries with you, and, you know, this wouldn't be possible without you. I want to thank my parents once again. You guys are amazing. You guys are always allowing me to do this. And for the last time, Andrew Arm, man, it was good competing with you. So, thank you.
And the next award goes to An End to Generational Trauma, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live, advisors Omar Delgado, Daniela Rodriguez, Joseph Busado, Carlos Soto Angulo, Andrew Arendt, Jason Fernandez, Rodolfo Gonzalez, and Logan Beltran.
Let's fast forward like 30 years. By now, their kids were having kids, but unfortunately, they made a lot of the same mistakes as their parents to over 30 million children, creating yet another just deal with it, or men don't cry generation. And then they had us. Strength shouldn't mean being disconnected, and my generation understands that better than anyone, with over 87% of Gen Zers being more open to talk about mental health than their older counterparts. As humans, we learn through failure, walking by falling, talking by stuttering. For years, society has failed to integrate mental health into our home life.
I think commentaries are going to be one of the things that I remember most from my time in student journalism, not just because of the competition and the people that helped me through every single one of them. Jason, you were there by my side for all of these for the last 3 years. Carlos, you as well. Emilio Boutros. Thank you guys so much for all of your help with this. These wouldn't be possible. Mom and Dad, thank you guys for opening your doors and letting us do so many practices at our house. And this is what has taken us all around the city doing so many different stories and being able to give our opinions on important issues. So thank you guys again.
The award also goes to Child Cancer Awareness, American Heritage High School, Patriots TV, advisor Cassie Allen and Emma Pudney.
As the month of September recognizes childhood cancer awareness, it's important for all of us to reach out and connect with the children and their families in our community who struggle with the life-threatening illness. 7-year-old Camila has been strong and brave in a battle of over 4 years.
For fun, I like mostly play with the dolls, play with my friends, play with the iPad, watching shows.
He was like a normal kid. During the treatment, she changed completely. My daughter is another girl.
Thank you so much for this award. Coming from a family who did have a lot of childhood cancer scares with my brother, who's actually in Camilla's class, I just love being able to tell these kinds of stories. So also thank you to Camilla's family for letting me tell her story, and just let you know she is surviving and thriving today. Thank you.
Moving on now to high school Category 1 Newscast. The nominees are CCNN Live, October 23rd, 2024, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. CCNN Live, October 1st, 2024, Christopher Columbus High School, CCNN Live. And Election Night 2024, NSU University School. The production award goes to Election Night 2024, NSU University School. Advisor, Daniel Swerdlow, Dylan Polyakov, Alessandra Shires, Ari Weeder, Dane Capoletti, Ethan Scharf, Max Bratter, Miles Ellman, Peyton Green, Sophia Miranda, Sydney Scharf, and Alex Haim.
Welcome to a special election edition of The Stream.
Tonight is election night, and we have sent out our reporters to cover the watch parties of some prominent races.
First, we check in with Dylan Polyakov, who's with the former Democratic Party leader, Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
Then we head over to Sydney Scharf, who is grabbing a water at the World of Beer with Florida senatorial candidate Barbara Sharif.
And lastly, Sophia Miranda goes to Hollywood for Mayor Josh Levy's watch party.
All that and more on this special election edition of The Stream.
Stay with us.
First off, I'd like to thank everyone that helped out, all the people at USN that helped out on the show. You guys worked so hard. You guys deserve this. I'm also going to thank the Suncoast chapter for hosting the event, my advisor, Danny Swerdlow, for letting me stay at school till 8 p.m. every day to work on stuff like this, and my parents for letting me explore journalism and everything that has to do with that.
The hours are long, but it is worth it, I promise. The final awards I'll be presenting this afternoon are in College Category 1 Newscast. The nominees are Newsbreak, May 31st, 2024, Florida International University, Kaplan News. STV Noticias, Unidad Teleradial, Universidad de Sagrado Corazón. PAC News Election Coverage, Loyola University, New Orleans. First at 5, October 8th, 2024, University of Florida, WUFT TV. News Vision, March 7th, 2024, University of Miami, UMTV. Decision Day 2024, UMTV Election Special, University of Miami, UMTV. The Student Production Awards go to STV Noticias, Unidad Teleradial, Universidad del Sagrado Corazón, Advisor Jose R. Rodriguez Chiclana, Wilibaldo Negron Curbelo, Juliana Caraballo Cabrera, Diego Gonzalez Rodriguez, Iani Sotovalle, Gabriel Torres Rodriguez, Yerimar Estrada, Edjuan Colón Barbosa, Yavian Maldonado Colón, Nicole Ortiz Cruz, Caroline Garcia Mercado, Gonzalo Garcia Torres.
Hoy en STV Noticias.
La vicepresidenta de Estados Unidos toca suelo boricua, pero ¿qué impacto tendrá su visita? Los detalles en esta edición.
Se debe a que el miedo cambió de bando, se debe a que por primera vez en mucho tiempo el bipartidismo corrupto se sienta amenazado.
A la calle el movimiento Victoria Ciudadana. Miembros del partido protestan tras descalificación de candidaturas.
Arremete la pava, PPD busca revocar sentencia por uso de frase de campaña política de la administración actual.
Y en el vistazo al tiempo, actividad de lluvias.
Congratulations to them. The award also goes to First at 5, October 8th, 2024, University of Florida, WUFT TV. Advisors, Alicia Coleman, Andre Sanders, Kalisha Whitman, William Maxim, Gracie Davis, Daniel Haviv, Juan Carlos Chaui, Mar Roches, Matthew Clark, Scarlett Cooney, and Victor San Martin Diaz.
Taking a live look outside on our DOT cams where traffic is lightening up as evacuations take place across the state. We told you yesterday that FDOT officials opened up shoulders as a legal lane for drivers making their way through evacuation routes. And just 36 hours away from the anticipated landfall of Hurricane Milton, communities in Mexico are already feeling the impact of the Category 4 storm. Waves barreled ashore and crashed into Celestin Beach. Milton skirted the northern edge of Yucatan Peninsula, including its tourist hotspots and cargo ports. Welcome to WUFT's First at 5. I'm Juan Carlos Chow.
And I'm Mar Roches. Thanks for joining us. We begin the latest on closures, evacuations, and updates surrounding Hurricane Milton.
Congratulations to that winner. And the final award of the afternoon goes to Decision Day 2024 UMTV Election Special, University of Miami UMTV. Advisors Boreana Treadwell, Ed Julby, Ben Ezzi, Trevor Green, Antonio Mora, Caitlin Kucharski, Delaney Haddad, Gracie Palmer, Zachary Levi, Melanie Lowe, Gavin Bicho, and Ben Freeman.
Good evening and welcome to UMTV's 2024 Live Election Special. I'm Zachary Levy.
And I'm Gracie Palmer. Thank you for joining us. Tonight we will take a look at some of the biggest issues facing voters here in the Sunshine State and across the country.
Over the next couple of hours, we will also bring you some updates on the most consequential races in the country and live reports from Florida Senate candidates' watch parties.
By many accounts and most polls, this one is one of the closest presidential elections in history, with former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris splitting the vote of the American people in half.
Thank you so much. First off, I want to thank the Suncoast chapter for putting on such an amazing event, and I want to thank all of the faculty and staff that helped bring our vision to life over at the School of Communication, and for putting up with us for 2 hours of continuous coverage. So thank you. 3 hours. Lost track of time there.
Congratulations to all of the award recipients and all of the nominees. Give yourselves a round of applause just by being here today. Incredible work by each and every one of you and your support system. Give a shout out to the parents and grandparents who made it all possible. Yeah, so congratulations to all of these Student Production Award winners and nominees. It's been a wonderful, beautiful ceremony, as always, and an honor recognizing your hard work and outstanding achievements. I'd like to take a moment to thank our incredible production crew and the volunteers for all of their behind-the-scenes work, not just today, but year-round. I know from Carla, when I email her things, she's always busy. John Mays, the whole crew with the National Association of Television Arts and Sciences chapter, Suncoast chapter, they're truly incredible. So thank them for all that they do when you get a moment. And we hope you enjoyed this year's ceremony. We look forward to 2026. Advisors, please do not forget to pick up their certificates from Carla and Debbie. You can pick them up right here at the front of the stage. Thank you all so much for being here. Stay well. Enjoy your summer. Can't wait to see what you put together for next year.